Human traffickers, militias, mass graves, nothing seems to discourage migrants from coming to Libya. Observers believe that only international pressure can change the conditions. The raid by the uniformed Libyan security forces came out of the blue on Wednesday morning. Officers stormed into a coffee shop in the coastal town of Sowara, near the Tunisian border, where a group of migrants were waiting for potential employers. The men were rounded up and some were subsequently arrested and taken away, apparently at random. Michael Shira, a 19-year-old from Nigeria who was also in the cafe that morning, was lucky to avoid arrest. But we live in a constant fear, he told the DW. The Libyan authorities are currently arresting migrants wherever they see them. Shira has been hiding out in Libya for a few months, trying to get work and waiting for opportunity to get to a boat to reach Europe. First, I was in Tunisia, but I was chased by Tunisian police, he recalls. He then tried to escape to Libya, where Tunisian border forces almost arrested him. They intend to hand us migrants over to the Libyan authorities, and everyone knows what happens then, the teenager said. More often than that, migrants like him end up in one of Libya's detention centers. So, truth be told, what is happening, the way these Libya authorities and Tunisia authorities treat these migrants on one side is not good. Yes, because if not that today we suffer by the invisible borders that our invaders, the so-called colonizers, raised in Africa, we won't be having these issues today. And that is the more reason why the earlier we Africans will bring down these invisible borders is going to change a whole lot, because then we can navigate each other's countries and be able to move freely, and is going to promote our various economies, our culture, and we can then learn how to cohabit with one another the more. Yes, but it equally shows the shortcomings of the leaders of these countries where these migrants are going in their numbers, knowing what awaits them, be it in Tunisia, be it in Libya, be it going through the desert, for them to get to their final destination, which is Europe, because this is almost more of a journey of no return. The chances that you might even succeed crossing the Mediterranean to get to Europe, before you will now even realize that you will now have to seek asylum when you finally get to Europe. And when you don't even know if you will finally get the asylum, or you might be able to get the permit to remain in Europe, where you are going to in search of a better life. So this is to say that African leaders have to do more in terms of investing in the human capital they have in their country, revolutionizing their economies, investing in infrastructures, providing jobs. Yes, because it is when these African countries have economic revolution that their people can now have hope back in their local currencies. That is when you see that African youths will stop endangering their lives concerning embarking on this journey, which they are not sure whether they will make it alive or dead. And some of them, after they have been through all this on the road, be it through Libya, be it Tunisia, be it through the desert, cross the Mediterranean, finally some of them will still get deported back to their country of origin, even when they have gotten here after 1 year or 2 years. Some might not even last up to 6 months. They will be deported back to their home country. So African leaders, you people have to do more in order to ensure that African youth stops endangering their lives concerning embarking on these journeys.